What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, episode number 55 with me, GamerKnoob. We are going to check out this manage thing a little bit more, because, yeah, it seems important. So, I was looking at it, right? And there was something in here that gave me bonus to, like, I don't know, there's a bonus to something. I think it was close to the bottom. Not a watchtower. Bonus damage, that was one of them, I think. But I think that's what I was looking for. Increases material points, that's nice. Bonus attack. We don't need the shelter there, I don't think. Energy points. Trainable units. Just, it makes us be able to recruit different things. This does this, this does this. Trying to remember which one it was. All strategy isn't a bad idea, I think. Recruiting cost down. This is it. The Engineer's Workshop is what I wanted to build. Engineer's Workshop reduces the cost of building construction by 10%. That's right. That's what I was thinking to build, and I think we'll build that off in the corner. So we get that going. And then let's see. I think I want to build a archery range. Let's build that where we can build stuff around it, I think. Would be a good idea, so let's build that right there. Alright, we're currently building things. Seems good. I think that's probably something we should have started a lot sooner, but I'm glad we've got it started now at the very least. I need you to assault a... You're coming up here to fight these guys. Our morale for the Banner of Conquest is going yellow. But I believe we were coming to fight these guys, if I remember correctly. This army was like my little baby army who was just kind of exploring, trying not to get into any trouble. Let's save. And then you guys are just here. You can chill there. Alright. Oh, did I have you going somewhere? It says continue. Where were you going? Just to there, okay. Now. We finally found the way to get to here, which is nice. Let's see. Oh, I had to sneeze, that hurt. Let's go the safe way, shall we? These guys are coming up. Have to stop that from happening. Big dudes, okay. Good start. Jesus. That's no fun. Oh, you can't move. Apparently. Are you coming in? Rift Drakes. We got everybody back, right? 13, 17, 4. Yeah, okay, cool. Glad we got everybody back. I was a little scared there that we might not. Warriors have discovered what attracted such a horde of monsters, an impressive ambulant laboratory belonging to some insane alchemists. The laboratory has been mercilessly plundered, and jars of elixirs and ingredients bore sinister holes through which the hideous creatures had consumed their contents like some exquisite nectar. Luckily, some alchemist inventory survived, and now they belong to the Crusaders. Nice. This is problem at some point. I know I need them to come down at some point as well, but should have saved before I did that. Oh well, hopefully it goes okay. Oh, it's just elementals. I'm not too frightened. Elementals are generally the strongest, damage-wise. Are you evil? I don't think so. These guys take forever to get up here. Oh, there's water elementals. I didn't even see them. On them next, because we know that the earth elementals don't do like any damage. Nice, get up there. You can get in and do some damage, might as well. I'll wait. I should have walked them around, obviously. These guys are just tanky, is all they are. Just tanky. But we have some pretty decent damage, so they shouldn't last very long. You tried, healers, you tried. I'm just wondering to take... I'm tempted to take out the priests, honestly. Even though they're really good for healing. Chasing elementals away to their home plains, Crusaders find a huge crystal filled with magical energy. It appears that it was imbued with the elemental force many years ago and can void to Dresden but never arrived. Its guards have perished, and the crystal itself, the powerful vessel of magical essence, has been drawing elemental spirits year after year. Well, that's good that we've ended its life. This is definitely something I need to take care of. Let's take out a fort. Fire elementals coming in, not what we want to deal with. Okay. Wonder if I want to launch like an ice bomb at something. Nice job. We can deal with the next closest to that. Just keep everybody in line here. We'll probably move them back. Get another turn. Aw. Hold the line. Start working on this because the other guys are in melee range now, so we can start working on people a little bit farther out. Pop. I don't think he can even make it up to here, so that'll be fine. Good luck. Take it. Yeah, these guys do like no damage. It's literally just a battle at this point of just keeping going. Sure, why not? We'll flare them. Seems good. Hey now. Be nice. Don't shoot my people. Love my Hell Knights, dude. I'm so glad that we have them. They do so much damage. One more double turns. You should even have good morale. Wait, why did you get skipped? What happened? You got feared? What'd you get scared of? Nice double turn. Solid. That fort is ours now. The fortress has a sanctuary for spellcasting demonologists. The fire that started during the battle spread to the libraries, filled the blast with knowledge. The glow of this massive fire lit up for the dark expanses for miles around. Ooh, we got like more vision range. Oh, that's sick. She leveled up. Scorching Ray. Damage spell. Hold. Cannot move. Decent. Heroism. +1 bonus saving throws and AC. Let's get Scorching Ray. Get even more damage on this girl. Wow, look how that revealed a lot, I feel like. No, I need you to start moving back. You can chill there, because the demons are coming. Alright. Let's get you guys going the right direction. I accept.
Sela, a ball gown would suit you very nicely. Or any dress.
Are you kidding? All that lace on me? It'd be like putting a saddle on a sow. It'd be enough to make the cats laugh.
I'm sure you'd look great, Sela. Of course, you guys failed your moss pottage. Why wouldn't you? You always seem to. The demon's army is approaching. I've noticed. I don't know how to get here. Are you getting close? Need to issue some orders, do we? Orders to Irabeth. Irabeth's breakdown, which occurred before the assault on Dresden, still haunts her mind. She should be reminded that she was, is, and will always be the hero in the eyes of the soldiers by appointing her as a commander of a small squad of crusaders. Fortunately, because Irabeth is occupied as squad leader, her duties in Crusade's command have been transferred to someone else. Okay. Unit of halflings posing as children serve as bait. Yep. Adds 2,000. Okay. On orders of the persons unknown, a crowd of servants have been dragged into the commander's study. And Darren wants an audience. Okay. 6 days. Wait, no. Cancel that. What's this? By upgrading an outpost of Bastion, the commander will expand his territory. Okay. Financing a crusade is a costly process. The diplomatic council has to come up with new tricks to preserve friendships of... Okay. Or we can do the parade. Parade in the honor. Let's do the one that costs us 1 day. And it doesn't look like it's a repeatable one. We'll issue that decree. Alright. Now. Let's get out of that, shall we? New recruits, I do believe. Sure. Join our cause, friends. Oh. Okay. I need my army here to step out if you don't mind. Because I can't recruit with you guys in there. Head that way, please. Thank you. So I want you guys to group up. Okay. Back over to you guys. Temple of the Good Hunt. Let's check this out. Shall we? I'm not scared at all. You're scared. I'm sure there'll be nothing bad at the Temple of the Good Hunt. It'll all be good things to come. Ember, why are you in front? Why is my thing all messed up? Definitely don't want Ember in front. I don't mind this as the setup, honestly, but... Well, you're actually a melee unit, so I mean, I don't know, maybe... There you go. Perfect. Beautiful. Fantastic.
Let's move!
Loots. Anybody up here?
Follow me.
Just a weird position we can take? Okay. Let's check this out then. Into the temple. Oh, hey,
Watch out.
Kayato. What's up? What an honor is to see you again, Commander. Welcome to the Temple of Delamar the Blessed. As the temple's prior, I offer my greetings. Remind me, who are you? They call me Kayato, the shepherd boy, though that's what they used to call me, but it's not very fitting for a priest, is it? I come from a village near Lastwell. I've always drawn to Aristil even as a child. A cleric by the name of Jod once passed through our village, a kind old man. He looked me in the eye, a silly little kid, and he said, I see you're going to serve Aristil just like myself, and so I did. When I heard about your crusade, I set out to join it, just like my heart was telling me to do. First I served as a novice under the venerable Rathamus, but now he's long gone and I've been left on my own. Rathamus and I marched on Dresden with your forces. We fought in your host, and then when the demons were driven out, I came here. Temple centuries old. Aristil's worshippers would have come here in their hundreds in the past, but now, even now, we get an odd pilgrim wandering in. That's why I wanted to take over this temple. Someone ought to take care of the sacred place. I want to know more about this temple and everything connected to it. Where to begin? The temple is dedicated to Delamir. Oh, I mean, of course, it's Temple of Aristil, but Delamir was prior of this temple. I mean, no, I am the prior of this temple, and she is like its blessed mother superior, its patroness. What's it like to be a prior? Oh, it's terrifying. I live here alone, you see. People travel a great distance to come here, but I have been given an important task. Here in the Worldwound, these temples are needed more than ever, so people don't lose their faith. But that doesn't stop my legs shaking in terror. When I think of my teacher Rathamus, rest his soul, I just feel like running away. I swear I would have run long ago, but one thing keeps me here. Aristil would not have granted me these spells for no reason. I cannot let him down, or the people. I can't let them down either. You say you're a coward, but you're in no hurry to leave this place, even though nobody's keeping you here. I know from experience how scary it can be to be alone surrounded by strangers. You're not as weak as you think you are. You're stronger than most. The place frightens you, but you're still here. You should be proud of that. Aristil is with me. If my faith is strong, his antlers will protect me from evil demons. He won't let them devour me. Tell me about Delamir. She lived in these parts back when Socorus was still standing. She was the priestess of Aristil, and Khelids deeply respected her for her hard nature and her unshakable faith. Aristil blessed her with various wonders, and the common folk knew that she would stand up for them. Delamir did not like city life. She said the cities encourage vile deeds and corruption of the soul. She said that people ought to live in small clans, where everyone knows everyone, where everyone is kin, and where every person has a duty to the rest. You can't hide your sins in a village. In a village, everyone knows what kind of person you are. She had a revelation, and she would travel around villages and see how many people lived there. If any settlement had more than 53 souls, she drove all the rest out and told them to settle elsewhere, because otherwise the villages would have turned into little towns. Her methods were harsh, of course, but people still listened to her because Aristil himself was on her side. She had an edge to her. She single-handedly chased off whole bands of marauders that harassed villagers. After she died, this temple was built in her honor in a place where Aristil gifted her with his relics. They say it was here that the white stag emerged from the forest and spoke to her in a human voice, telling her that she should hunt it, because it was the will of her lord. Delamir tracked the stag for 3 days and 3 nights through the forest, and when she ran it to ground, she made its antlers into a bow and hide into an armor. That bow never misses, and Aristil himself blessed that armor so that it repels the strikes of enemies. Delamir the Blessed was wise. I do not share her views, but I respect her faith. Even I think she was a hard woman. Can it truly be wrong to have more than 53 people to live in one place? And if there are 54, does the moral decay and treachery begin immediately? But that is my foolishness and ignorance talking. The wisdom of Aristil was revealed to Delamir. She must have understood the mysteries underpinning the world. I want to know more about Aristil's teachings. Aristil is an old god from the times when there was no such thing as town. Simple he is, and good, and he wants people to be the same. He wants to live in small settlements where everyone knows each other. He wants them to value the simple joys of life and no vacuous pondering. He wants people to earn their bread honestly through hunting, crafts, farming, and fishing. He especially prizes hunting, of course, when it is for sustenance rather than for sport. He is both stag and hunter. He favors both guises. Aristil does not like finery, and he demands no special ceremonies. He used to simply appear before hunters and rangers and offer his wisdom, but when he is angered, he is terrifying. If someone harms the country folk, takes pleasure in hurting animals, or spoils the crops, that person may as well take an arrow from Aristil, and his bow knows no mercy. It is the father of all bows, for it was Aristil who taught people how to shoot. Everything's clear. It's my pleasure. See anything suspicious in the area? No, everything's quiet around here. There's nothing going on in this temple. Pilgrims have said there's a dragon flying around this area, snatching up travelers, and others say there's just a rumor there are quiet in my temple. Have you heard about my new powers? Your power is hard to miss. It's like grass growing to the stone, stubborn, full of life, and unpredictable. Sometimes it seems like I can sense your approach from far, like a gust of wind or a freshness in the air that comes before a storm. There's a goodness in your power, but there's something else that frightens me. It's too unpredictable, and it seems to me that you cannot fully control it. Grass between stones. To grow, the grass must destroy solid ground, but something may have been standing on that solid foundation. Something may have relied on its firmness. I'm sorry, I can't express myself more clearly, and you should be speaking to someone who's truly wise about this. In the services of a cleric. Be glad to help, Commander. I've kept all of Rathmus's scrolls, and I even managed to learn a few of his tricks. Study language so that I can read foreign scrolls. Rathmus used to call me a polyglutton. I never met in a foreign language I didn't want to sink my teeth into. Ah, you sell stuff. Gotcha. Half of the pair. Oh, yeah. Tons of cure wound scrolls. Just tons of scrolls, it looks like. Here we go. I gotta clear my throat, guys. Sorry. Goodness. Not having a good morning. Not having a good morning indeed. I already know the glowing croissant. Thank you. Is that all? I'm sure there's more here. Oh. What's this? Touch it.
I hope you appreciate this.
I'm begging you, don't go in there. I beg you, don't touch it. I discovered its concealed door in the temple. Where does it lead? What door? The door. It leads into a cellar. There's nothing behind that door. You're hiding some terrible secret. If you continue to do so, one of your flock will suffer. Is that what you want? It's Zenedra. She's a witch. She came here one night, threatened to torture me, and then demanded that I let her into the crypt. She said that her friends would be coming here sometimes, and that she placed a curse on me. If I allow anyone other than the initiated servants of Baphomet into the crypt without her permission, a brood of rats will appear in my stomach, and they will gnaw me from the inside out. But I want to live. I'm no warrior. I'm a humble shepherd, and I never said a word to anyone. They go in there and do things. They whisper. I'm afraid to go in. And you can't go in. There's no one in there now anyways. Xandra hasn't been here for days, and they're still willing she won't come again, the accursed witch. What do you expect from a peasant? As a peasant's nature to obey those who are stronger. I don't know who Zenedra is, but I'd really like to get my hands on her and have a chat. Or maybe I just reach for my weapon right away. It speaks languages all on its own. But a quick death is too good for cultist scum like her. After all, fear and torment and pain they put people through. Stay strong, kid. You're not alone. You have allies and your faith. I want to go inside the crypt. I have a key, but what right do you have? You betrayed your flock. If you even have an ounce of conscience left, you'll give me the key. His face reddens in shame. With a trembling hand, he gives you the key. Don't go in there. I think I was about to die because I'm definitely going in there.
Can't hide from me.
I don't think you can actually disarm that, can you?
I am
you
helpful.
Can. That's fantastic.
Am I?
Aha!
Don't worry, I'm just gonna loot some stuff real quick before, don't mind. Don't mind the magic essence. Nice, pick the lock.
I am helpful.
So glad I can
Am
pick
I
locks again. So nice. Okay, +2/+2. +4. I think I like that more. Elven notes, nice. What do you have on at the moment? +4, +2/+2. Don't have a belt on. Physical might. It's funny. Can have that one. You go have a constitution belt, friend. Might as well, right? No traps?
What a discovery!
A trap.
I heed the voice of the spirits.
Why are there so many traps in your temple here, bud?
I hope you appreciate this.
Why are there so many traps in your temple?
I am helpful. Am
You
I
are
not?
helpful. Ultimate Predator. I'm assuming you can't wear this. Nope.
Onwards.
What the heck?
Now what is that?
Ooh, loot. Love loot. I also love being able to pick locks again. This is
I am
just
helpful,
amazing.
am I not?
Master, the first stage of the testing process of success has been 36. Finian Dismar turned into sword on command. The sword possesses sufficient sharpness and the ability to adjust the wielder's strike. Beheaded a crusader with a single blow. Oh no. Oh no. Finian, buddy. Can I talk to Finian? Found the cultist reports on their test. They say you were used to kill crusaders. What? You must have the wrong guy. I've never been friends with cultists. I would have remembered something like that. Maybe they caught some other Pathfinder and bent under their will. Not me. I would have remembered. I wouldn't lie to you. I would have remembered. Sorry, Finian, buddy.
Let us be off.
That's rough. Anyway, I can help him, like, with a spell, perhaps? I mean, I'm not gonna send him to his death. He's gonna die if I go down there, apparently, so I guess we'll find out.
Let's move.
Poor guy. Alright. Blood remains a person lying in plain view. There are marks on bones left by gnawing teeth. Some of them are human. Ugh. Mariah's 3 days old. What a happy day. I'm strong enough to hold a quill again. I can now write of my joy. My prayers have been answered at last. Prayed desperately for many years to the goddess of beauty and fertility, but they only responded with silence. Mother Lamashtu alone answered my prayers. Finally, Myra was born. It was difficult for me to bear her for 9 months, but looking into her golden eyes and seeing her pretty smile, I realized that all the hardships were worth it, and all the terrible rituals I wish I could forget. Such a pity that my husband didn't live to see this. Myra is 6 months old. The wet nurse refused to feed her. She had said the baby bit her breast too hard and sucked out the blood. What nonsense. True, my little girl's born with teeth, but that doesn't make her a bloodsucker. She's my angel, and make sure the humps on her back will develop soon into little wings. Mariah's 5 years old. Mira's still 5, but I still breastfeed her. She won't let go of me. I'm the only one who can bear her little teeth. The servants leave us one after another. They say they're frightened by wrestlings in the night, and that the girls discover bite marks and bruises on their arms and legs in the morning. The housekeeper was the last to leave. She said she woke up to the night and the sound of scratching up below on the ceiling beam. She swears she looked up and saw Myra crawling across the ceiling. She showed me claw marks on the wood too, but of course I told her it was all ridiculousness. My baby sleeps blissfully at night. The silly woman packed her things nevertheless. Myra is 5.5. She loves me so much. It's impossible to pull her away from my breast. It worries me that she doesn't want to eat vegetables. The cook complains that the little girl sneaks into the kitchen and snatches pieces of raw meat right out from her hands. The girl wants no one wants to be friends with her. That's why she plays such strange games. Myra is 6. The cook has vanished. She probably ran away in secret. Myra slept all day. Her little tummy is so bloated. I'm afraid she might have contracted an illness from the uncooked meat. Is 6 in 1 month. I found what was left of the cook in the compost pile. I don't know what kind of animal chewed off her breast and ripped a chunk of meat from her stomach. A wolf, perhaps? A rabid dog? Absent-mindedly, I didn't hear Myra come close. She laughed joyously, pointing her little finger at the rotting remains. The child's innocence. She didn't even realize what she was looking at. This may be the last thing I write in my life. My milk is not enough for Myra anymore. She wants more from me, and the wounds from her little teeth get deeper and deeper. Now I understand what happened to the cook. I'm afraid, but I'm her mother. I must be strong and give my child everything I can. Myra is near. I can hear her crystal laugh. Oh god, this is terrifying. We're gonna have to fight a little child? Because no thank you. Eaten person. Profane description of bull's head. Drawn in blood. Glory to Baphomet, Lord of the Ivory Labyrinth, Unbridled, consort of Lamashtu, Father of the Horned Brood, connive, maul, rut, and build labyrinths of lies in his honor. This is the will of his chosen priestess, Sinedra. An antler monstrous proportion set and steal the beast to which it belonged must have been as large as a house. Burial rites fulfill several functions. They mitigate the psychological strain of parting with the deceased. They neutralize the source of disease-causing miasmas, and they suppress the spread of cannibalistic and necrophilic acts in society at large. There are many ways of disposing of the corpse: burning, dissolution, and harsh chemicals, ingestion by all members of the community, but by far the most popular method is burial. A grave protects the corpse against carrion eaters, serves as a place of remembrance, proclaims the merits of the deceased, and, of special importance, when all safety measures are taken, grave burial prevents the deceased from coming back and visiting their still living relatives. Commander examines the stone sarcophagus resting in the crypt of the Temple of Aristil. It is used as a feasting table for demons until very recently. Bones are scattered across the stone top of the sarcophagus. Some are easily identifiable as finger bones. A human eyeball floats unappetizingly in a clay bowl, and next to it lies a half-gnawed rib cage. Commander decides to examine the symbols on the sarcophagus. At first, the symbols are unfamiliar to the commander, but his eyes soon land on the familiar combinations of letters. Delamere. This is the name of the cleric Kyoto mentioned in his conversation with the commander. The sarcophagus undoubtedly contains the body of the priestess Veristel Delamere, the Blessed. It's unlikely that the young cleric could have read this inscription, written as it is in such an ancient tongue. However, the information Kyoto provided is enough to help the commander unravel the mystery. On the lid of the sarcophagus, the symbols form a circle. The commander notices that they seemingly solid slab is actually composed of several pieces in the spot. The hairline joints between the fragments are almost impossible to see. In Sarkoris, there existed a funeral tradition in which priests would place magical seals on the tombs. Symbols on the seal are threatening. I guard the eternal sleep of Delamere. Cursed be any who dare to destroy me. You say a prayer? Oh, it says that the spell on the seal can be broken. The seal can probably be pried off with a knife and disassembled. Sure. Gregor Stone digs the tip of the knife in the join between the seal's fragments. Carefully nudges the blade until the seal clicks and crumbles to pieces and the lid of the sarcophagus slides open. Inside the sarcophagus lie the remains of a female archer. The bones are held together by leather armor covered in the same symbols as those around the sarcophagus, and the skeleton's hands are clutching an impressive bow made from an antler. Surprisingly, there is no unpleasant smell from their remains. The commander does not do anything lit. Takes the relic. Slowly, the commander feels a rush of fresh air out of the place in the cellar. They carry the scent of rain, the sound of dense forest, the mighty roar of the mountain river. The commander's body is overflowing with power, and the bow seems to yearn to be in his hands. Now suffused with an overabundance of strength, the strange sensation passions, leaving... Yeah, with the bow. We have somebody who might want that, maybe. +2 holy composite bow lands a hit. The enemy has passed a saving throw or become entangled. Try that out, friend. I'm so surprised you can't wear it. That sucks that you can't wear this. Plants domain if they were 2 levels higher. Of course, none of you really want this, which is sad. Yeah, no, none of you want that armor. Maybe I should have moved her remains, I don't know. Pick the
Follow me.
Alright, what's gonna be upstairs when we get up here now?
Save the last one for me.
That sounds about right. Sorry, buddy.
I'll cut you wide open.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
That's unfortunate, my friend. Alright, is there gonna be like the witch Zaedra out here when we get outside? No? Apparently not. Surprising, but I'll take it. Random encounter. There's somebody on the road. Get ready. Look there. Let's arm the stupid steel in 2 minutes. You what, mate? You what, mate? Devara. Alright, let's go.
You won't survive me.
Oh, it's only got a AC. It's fine. It's fine. Please go to sleep. Alright. Time to get up there. It's a red dragon too, so it's evil. Yeah. Let's try to get up behind it if you can, Cornelia. Out of range. Gregor? Trying to see what I might want to use here. I mean, we're coming up to fight, I'll take it. Jesus.
Endure this!
Just casually miss because of concealment. Yeah, that's fun. Of course you're scared. You should face me this way if you don't mind. Amelia's obviously scared as well. What do we got? And you can attempt it, but it's probably not gonna work.
Now, air, order.
I won't give up!
Oh, you just hit me for a 55.
I'm all right.
Make every strike count.
How am I supposed to beat this thing? I beat you all soon enough. Oh, you're gonna leave? Oh my goodness. Oh, that's terrifying. That thing is spooky as heck. Thank God we didn't have to keep fighting that.
Together we stand.
Wanna get us some healing, Casila? Thanks, girl.
Trust in yourself.
That'll work for now. That wasn't scary in the slightest.
March on.
Nope. Not in the slightest. Holy heck. Screw that fight. Just a casual 40 AC. Don't mind me. Passion Grotto. What's that noise?
Onwards.
No idea, but I don't like it. Okay. Looks like we're going into a cave. Loot. Take some loot.
Let us be off.
Hey there, buddy.
Well,
I tire of waiting.
Oh no, we can't just attack it.
Adventures
Yes, I can.
await.
the heartbeat quickens.
What? How dare you? I'll tear your legs off so that you'll never go wandering in other people's caves again. Yes, how dare we?
The spirits demand your blood.
Go.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Just go to sleep, Mr. Ash. I feel bad, but goodbye. You were asleep and I stabbed you.
Let's move.
Do not fear. Do not
Tick
waver.
That's disgusting.
You won't survive me.
That's just
Surrender or else.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
Oh, get it,
We
Sila.
won't falter.
Then you put Ava in front.
Go.
Immune to magic missiles, of course.
Go.
Not immune to scorching rays.
Into the fray.
Strike with all your might.
Okay. At least I have that.
You are today's sacrifice.
It's immune to other things, so I feel like I need to hit it with that stuff, you know? Beetle and amber, nice.
Follow me.
Money making stuff. Alright, yeah, I think I'm gonna change some setup here. I think I'm gonna put Evu up here too. In the front.
March on.
The
I
light
won't let you hurt my
take
friends.
You in the fight with this ash giant? You look like you might be. They're immune to that.
Endure this.
We know that they're immune, so. Alright, Seela. Go
The
good time.
inheritor, guide my blade.
Maybe you can go
Go
help
for
as
their
well,
hearts!
Camellia. It's weird to me that they don't have a
We can do it.
you know, they don't have a picture. Ow. He has the condition of ash leprosy. Okay, but I can get it removed. Thank you. Okay, you guys weren't in the thing when I did that, but whatever. I hate when it does that, man. Oh, hello! Don't mind me, I didn't see you there.
Make every strike count.
Into the fray.
I'll cut you wide open.
Yeah, let's stop hitting Camellia. How about that?
Forward.
No? We're just gonna keep hitting her? Okay, whatever. I mean, you know, it's fine. Camellia sucks. I don't even want her on the team.
You are my favorite aide.
Go.
Found some people. There we go. You can just jump. Oh, full strength wouldn't even matter. That's right. Man, you good? Good, okay. Good old breath weapon. That's not what I wanted to make bigger, actually. But okay. I mean, that's what happened, so. Back up. These freaking ticks. Come at me, bros.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Lan, oh lan, oh lan. Frack, the spine breaker. There's the tick swarm. Maybe with fire damage?
I'll cut you wide open.
Nope. A baby heal down. Terrible heal. 48 plus 10 and you roll a 7 off 48s. Ugh.
Forward.
Let's see here. Maybe this one did not.
Into the fray.
Alright, Lan.
You won't survive me.
Quit diseasing me. I don't like it.
The spirits demand your blood.
Alright, I can burning hands while on top of them. That's nice.
We won't falter!
Just trying to murder this thing. Sela, my friend. Don't die.
The light take you!
Endure this!
Of course, they just one-shot Sela. Well, we're gonna finish this fight and we're gonna win. Of course, like, how much damage are you gonna put out on this chick? Like, it's crazy. Pause.
You are my favorite aide.
Na orma. Da rizi.
You wanna...
Go.
Another obstacle.
This will be my last attempt at this video. Let's buff everybody up here, shall we? Trying to kill the thing that's over there. Of course, it's still got a little bit of health left. Use a baby heal on her.
Yes.
Come at me. Sitting here waiting on y'all. Killed that group, that's nice. Get the song going.
I'll cut you wide open.
You missed. You can go to sleep, maybe? That's huge.
Into the fray!
That's huge.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Mind just putting out some good damage.
Forward!
He's got like 1 HP, he's gonna get a swing off, of course he is.
The spirits demand your blood.
Go.
Burning hands.
The inheritor, guide my
You won't
blade!
survive me.
Good job. Good job. We'll be fine, we just need to...
We won't falter.
Oh yay! Good old con damage. That's nice, and it's permanent. Fire off a breath weapon in that direction.
Go.
None of you really have anything to use.
Strike with all your might.
This sucks.
Go.
I guess a normal spell would work. Just not. Don't really have many normal spells. Fireball. Controlled fireball. Yay, we did it. Alright guys, well that's gonna do it for this episode. I will see you all in
Let us
the
be
next
off.
one. Peace! Hey, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. If you've got anything to say, go to the comments below, and if you haven't yet, hit that subscription button and the bell. If you want to see more, check out this video down here. Thank you so much for watching. Peace!